So what I just want you to do is, as we go into this next part, we are going to get messages or give messages to you from loved ones. Remember that not everyone will get a message, but if you receive a message that resonates with your soul, and I mean if I'm on this side of the room or one of the ladies are on this side of the room, and you're over there going, man, that so fits for me, take it. Don't go, she's over here on top of me, take it. If a friend shows up on this side of the room and you got a friend on this side of the room and the message matches, take it. Okay? Don't walk away going, oh, I didn't receive anything, I didn't get anything. Because one of the things is your experience of just being in the energy, which is beautiful. So, and something that someone had pointed out to me when we were in the back is he had asked me a question about sensations and feelings that he was getting when he was sitting in this space. I'm sorry, I didn't ask if I could share this. I don't even know where it is. There it is. Can I share it? Sure. Thanks. So, and one thing you will know if you ever see me again, I fly by the seat of my pants. Everybody knows it. They laugh. They say it's on Judy time. But anyway, so we were back in the corner, and he was asking me, we were just talking about what we were doing here tonight, and we were talking about injuries and things, that we hold or restore, blockages that we may have within our bodies, and how we can release them and let go of them. And so he was asking me about energy when you feel something. And he said when he was in meditation, he had felt a specific way. And he was describing to me how he felt tingling across his, at the top of his lip, tingling around his face, and then something across the chest. So then my mediumship kicks in, and I'm looking at him and I'm thinking to myself, all right, so I said to him, so who in your life has passed away that's had a beard, a mustache, and has something going on with the chest area? And he immediately said it was his brother. So remember, when we first started, we called in energy, we called in spirit, we asked them to come and be with us. So when you're feeling those things, you felt them. They are coming and sitting in your lap, and they're there, they're with you, they're working with you, just know that, okay? So if you feel like it's hugging or pulling of the hair, or you're feeling some sensations, and you get a thought of somebody, maybe you don't, know that spirit's with you and they're working with you, okay? So what I want to ask everyone to do is just take a minute, and I want you to just call in all of those. Take a deep breath, and when we come to you, I ask that you have your legs uncrossed because we want to be open to receiving the energy and the messages that are going to come through. I ask that you're open. Me, myself, as a medium, I will get anyone and anybody who's ever crossed paths with me. If you have a boyfriend's, girlfriend's, mother that's crossed over that you haven't seen in 50 years, she's coming through. She might have something to say to you. You may have a pet that has crossed over. She may come through. Or he may come through, or it may come through. I can get anybody. So just be open to it. I can get people who you don't want to talk to. I was at church one day and some woman said to me, no, I don't want to hear from him. And I said, well, he's here. And she said, no, I don't want to hear from him. And I was like, all right. So I turned around and she's like, well, what's he got to say? I said, he wants to say he's sorry. And she's like, I don't want to hear that because he's very mean. I said, well, this is what he's here for. So just know that anybody can come through and maybe they want to say they're sorry. I don't know. So I ask that you call in all those who you would like to hear from. I ask that you know within your heart, within your soul, that they are connecting with you, that they are coming to you, sharing messages of hope and joy. Remember that as myself, I work with the energy. Roseanne may come and have something to say. Diane may have something to say. That we work in tandem with one another. And as we work in tandem with one another, if we connect with you, Roseanne has something to add. I always say that these women are my pillars, because what happens is, you always need that pillar of strength. And I can't always verbalize exactly what it is I need to say. They find the words. It's like I could be saying it's a red truck, and Roseanne will come in and say it's this beautiful, elegant burgundy or whatever. Ruby red. She has a way of putting it, and Diane has a way of putting it. So be open. So, you ready? Okay. Ready? Okay, because I know I'm ready. So, as we connect in, we call on our loved ones, our angels, our guides, our teachers to be with us and to give us our messages for our highest and greatest. Okay. This may sound very general, but there is somebody that's been here. She's been here since the very beginning, and she's got to do with butterflies specifically. I don't know. Go ahead. all right. If it's you, just say it. Okay, so let me finish my thought. So she's coming through with butterflies, and she's also coming through, it's like, are you in a session with them? Like you buy them, you do everything?
My mother did butterflies, so I did
So when she comes in, and the first thing she wants to say is, get off the couch. I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if you're just sitting too much, you're watching TV too much, but she needs you to get off the couch. Does that make sense to you? Okay, start moving, all right? She wants you to trade them in and get some walking shoes or whatever you need to do, but she wants to see you moving more. And what is it with your right arm? Are you right-handed? Do you have issues with your right arm, or did she have issues? She was a lefty or had trouble with her left arm? Okay. So there's something with the right arm. Writing, getting things out, you need to journal, and she's asking you to journal. There's a lot of moving you need to do. You need to get up, you need to move not only physically but spiritually. Okay? Get off the couch, get moving. But she definitely comes through when she's showing me the right arm. Was she very, what was her energy? Like she had a shaky energy? Why do I feel trembling? Like there's a trembling that's going on inside me. And it just could be her energy coming in. It's almost like, I don't know if there was a medication she had taken, but there's like a trembling that's going on. And she also, before we got to the trembling part, she also shows me you've been finding a lot of point around. Okay? Excuse me. She says it's her. Who has reflux or something? I'm burping. And there's no reason for me to be burping right now. She had reflux. So that just shows you how close they come in, because they'll just start giving me all kinds of things. And that's me. Somebody else it might not happen to. It happens for me. So know that she's with you, know that she's around you. And she's watching your granddaughter. What's 15 for you? The number 15, 15th of the month. Is granddaughter 15? What is 15? Okay, pay attention to the date. What are we today, 27? Pay attention to the date. How old is your granddaughter?
Oh, she has butterflies in there, because she hasn't always been around.
Something about the number 15 going on energy. I don't know what it is. It's not birthday, anniversary, death, celebration, nothing. Look for the 15th. I don't know. Something may happen on the 15th. Be like, oh my God, it's 15th. Pay attention to it. I'm getting anybody else?
Yes, I feel, what I hear is that when you have someone that troubles you, you sit on the couch, you'll stop everything because you're trying to mull it over, you're feeling it. It weighs you down, and that's why she's trying to get you to move through it.
That's the couch.
Okay? That's where you are. She says she gets stuck. But she won't go for it. By moving, you're forcing the energies to start moving. And you'll actually feel better because some of the stress that you're feeling is actually going to be worked out as a physical activity. It's the best thing for you. It really is. And she's like, don't put it up. That's it. Much love to you. She's much love.
You good? You know what Mom was just saying, right? That's what I wanted to hear, right? That was good.
Thanks, Spirit. And a lot of times we say thanks, Spirit at the end, so that we know to disconnect the energy, so that we can move on. I have to go to the gentleman all the way in the back in a white t-shirt. The instant you came into the room, it was like the three of us looked at each other and I said, oh boy. She said, who is that? What is that representing to me? What's that energy? And I was like, I looked around, I said, it's him. You have a mother that's crossed over?
Yeah.
Mom and Spirit? Mom was like, and the funny thing is, I noticed your energy as soon as you came in. We noticed your energy as soon as you came in, and I was in meditation, working, and as I'm in meditation working, you sat right in front of me. I opened my eyes and I was like, oh my God, you're right in front of me. So, Mom comes in and there's a couple things. What's going on with your phone? Did you have something going on with phone, cell phone, house phone? What are you doing with phones? New phone, broken phone?
I don't know. I had a tendency to lose phones, buy a lot of phones.
That would be a phone issue.
So, I'm grateful. It's okay, I'll buy it.
All right, well, Mom would like you to save your money, pay attention, get one of those hip things, okay? And whatever phone you have now, pay attention to it. I don't know if it hasn't, I don't even want to say what's going to happen. Just make sure it's on your hip, inside a pocket, somewhere where it's safe, so that you don't wind up having to get new glass for it, okay? So, but Mom is very proud of you, and that's why I leaned over to Diane. I was like, you didn't tell him his mother was here yet, did you? So, that's good. So she said no, she was holding that. But, so know that she's with you, know that she's proud of you. You have an uncle that's crossed over as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so he comes in and he's just kind of around you. He's like, I don't totally get this whole thing that you're doing right now. And it's funny because he's not even saying it. He's just kind of like walking behind you like, all right, well, wait a minute. What exactly are they doing? He's not too into it, but he's going to accept it. And the reason why he's accepted it is because you're here.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you're here and you're ready to listen to the message. So he's very proud of you. And your family wants you to know they got your back. Whatever the situation is that's coming up or going on around you, they're just telling me they got your back. All right? So that's two.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, we were speaking, you definitely want to connect with Archangel Metatron. This is going to be your strength because your gifts are being revealed. You're starting to understand that what you're experiencing is not just weird, it's a gift. It's going to get very strong, and it's part of sacred geometry. So it's just not a gift that everybody has. Definitely was supposed to be here tonight. I don't know if you had other plans or what, but you needed that message because things are getting ready to change. You just And your partner that came in with you, her gifts are going to add to yours. Also, during the meditation for her, because it came in, which is for more than one person, is an ancient spirit that's called the blue spirit, which you could Google it. I can't give you all the definition, I just know that she exists. It's a feminine energy, and she's a fluid energy. Like her representation is as though a being made of water, but it's blue, like the most beautiful of blue ocean waters. And she works on your chakras. What you're saying you experience, you're one of the people she's working with, and that experience, you're being developed, and not only working on the third eye, but all the chakras, so that you may want to explore more meditation and do meditation, get into that also, because this is your gift also that's developing. You have definitely come into the right place at the right time. You're around like-minded people, and it's time for you to start working in your gifts. Plural. This on this side. This pregnancy. Oh no. They already
One last thing. Your uncle, but your mom is chiming in. You limit yourself by your thinking, by what you believe. There's a lot of things that come your way and you think, I don't know if I can. I don't know. You can. It's coming to you because it's supposed to happen. Take a leap. What they show me is somebody jumping off and people catching you. You'll be caught. Take a chance. Don't limit yourself when you're thinking of your beliefs, because it actually does. There's a lot of good things coming your way. Open it up. Take a chance. You'll be caught. I got you.
Awesome. So Diane just told me.
Either, I don't know if it's a son, daughter, hearing about pregnancy. Maybe you just heard about it or you're about to hear about it. It's over here.
Does anyone know anyone who's about to be pregnant? That's pretty good. Yeah, well, hey, look, I've done it more than one time where I've been places and been like, a baby? Well, I better look out and I get calls.
My sister-in-law is about to
Oh, awesome. Ooh, you just gave me chills.
fun for 5 years and nothing.
So there might be multiple.
Oh, that would be great.
Beautiful thing. What's her name?
Her name is Tara, and while I was meditating, that's what I was looking in my head.
There you go. Well, we're just rolling on the energy that you put out there. Yeah, definitely. I get multiples. She got pregnancy. So. You never know. Know that she'll be fine. Know that she will be fine.
This is good. This is
It
happy.
is very
I
good.
think I'll wait to let you know. Yeah, this is happy.
It's very good. It's almost like as I close my eyes above you and for that family, because when I asked you her name, what I do is then I go into her energy. Okay? It's whatever you want to call it. But I just think of her name and I go into her energy. You may say, well, how do you do that if you don't know who it is? Because I'm going to vibration. I'm working through your energy to her energy. And I just see sun around them. Very bright, very sunny and happy days. What's June? June. Oh, it's like next week. All right, cool. So, yeah, definitely, June. All right?
Should she tell them what you told them, or just be quiet about that?
Be quiet and let it happen.
Yeah, okay.
Because you know what? There's too many variables, okay? They may get so excited she may do something and something might happen. Let it go, allow the energy, allow the universe to do what they need to do, and allow the universe to do what it needs to do. That's what I hear. So just let it go. No, and see, you know, when we know something's happening, or when we come into that vibration, you know, you're holding that vibration for that situation, okay? So it's not like somebody's going, oh my God, I've been trying to get for so long, I'm going to do it again. And, you know, so they're doing what we talked about earlier about that lowering that vibration. You want to hold that vibration high for them. You want to see the sunshine. You want to see them enveloped in love. You want to see them with babies in their arms. You want to envision it for them because you want to hold that energy for them, okay? You want to energize that, okay? Who's Paul for you? P, it's crossed over. P? His name is Paul, or is he a P?
His name is Paul.
Okay. So, and he's crossed?
Yes.
Okay, he comes in, and what's he want to talk about a boat for? And I think it's like more like a symbolic boat, but did he have a boat, or did he do sailboats, really?
Yes.
He had them?
At the beach all the time.
Okay. All right. Sometimes I get amazed when it comes through, so that's why I'm asking questions like, really? So what happened? He's around you, and he wants you he wants you to get out and do it. But there's something about this sailboat. I don't know if you have a picture of a sailboat, or there's something about a sailboat. What is it?
Tara and her husband have sailboat.
Okay.
So they're just trying to get her.
Okay. Know that he is around them. He is with them. He is supporting them. He is helping them. See, the universe is conspiring. Everybody's around there. They're trying to lift them up and deliver. Okay. The package. So,
When I was up here, I kept seeing you going like this, but when I looked at you, you weren't doing it. And I kept seeing it over and over and over again. Is this a question? Was that the question you had, or do you have a question?
Not really.
Okay. I'm not sure why I kept getting that impression, but I would actually look at you. And
Yeah, I saw you
looked
looking at me, and I looked back. I
I kept seeing this, and I looked. Did you see
I saw it
something?
too.
You saw me. I didn't raise
No,
my.
it doesn't matter. Your energy might have been going, yeah, I got a question. You know?
I'm totally into this. I've been doing it for 40 years. So.
There you go.
Think of anything else?
I'm just glad I'm here, maybe.
Raise up the vibration. Alrighty. So know that your family's being taken care of, okay? It's strange. But when I'm trying to end with them and cut their energy, what I'm hearing is, for you and for your family, is in love and light. So whatever it is that you're praying for them or whatever, end it with in love and light. Okay? Hold that energy, hold that vibration up for them. Thank you, thanks, Spirit. Anybody else want to start?
Did Hank wear a hat?
Yep. I can't breathe. I know he's here.
You can't what?
I can't breathe.
Okay, yeah, because I came in with the cap. Very casual, you know, but he's here. I mean, I could see his hands, but I wasn't sure because of the cap. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, you always wear a hat of some sort.
Okay. Well, let's see. Did you see ladies in the back? Two ladies. There's the two ladies dressed like very colorful, but like red. One had red, but in blue, very vibrant. The colors were very vibrant. And I don't.
With him?
No, they were, like where you're standing,
Oh.
they were there, and,
Like a company.
yeah.
Pretty good company.
Maybe they're part of this place, because they were well-dressed, slender, lovely ladies. But I thought it odd the way they were just there, like me and my sisters. I don't know if this resonates with anyone in that area, when we dress well, kind of similar in appearance. Like the way me and Judy are standing, they stay adjacent to each other.
Go ahead, this is. Are you zoning in on that too? Okay, all right. We're zoning in on you, who's nodding your head yes. Do you recognize anything that Diane was saying?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so who would these women represent to you?
My grandmother and her sister.
Okay, and they used to wear vibrant colors? Okay, and they were kind of joined at the hips?
Yes.
Okay. Birthday around the same time? I'm just asking because our birthday's very close, so we're like sisters from another mother. So you want to finish what you were?
Well, they're present. It says though they made sure you would be here tonight. And I guess they wanted to let you know that they're with you. Because they were so striking. I kept looking to see were they sitting down, were they actually here? Just their presence is here.
Who's getting their hair done? Who's going to get their hair done? Let's get their hair done. And I don't mean just have it done, like cut and dye or whatever. I mean like going to get something either drastically done or getting ready for a wedding.
I'm going to work on
You're going to the wedding this weekend. Are you getting like your hair done for it, like curled or something? Because they showed me you getting your hair done. If you haven't done it, I'm just going to keep going because they're pretty persistent about this. If you haven't done it, they'd like you to do it. They want you to really. So they're like your style gurus, right? Well, they're not going to stop even when they're on the other side. So they're going to keep on coming through. So, yeah, do something. Do the up to. So, where are they?
Yes, they're very well dressed.
All right. Well, get that done, because they didn't really like that. So, and what is it about a pin or something? You have something in one of them?
I do, I have my grandmother's pin.
Okay, because she's like, don't forget the pin. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, she wore pins and everything.
Did she really?
Every
Nice.
single holiday, every single beautiful pin on.
Okay, cool. If you have a dragonfly, if you don't have a dragonfly pin, you're going to come across one. You're going to think, wait a minute, you said something about a dragonfly pin. It's going to be reasonable enough. They'd like to see you buy it. But wherever you are, it's going to be very simple. But they want you to know it's almost like it's something that they want you to get like as in remembrance of them. You know what I'm saying? So when you see it in the store, it'll be inexpensive enough that you can pick it up and they'll be very happy. They'll be pleased that you have it. Okay? So if they could give it to you, they would. Unless you find them, that'd be really cool. All right. Roseanne, you got anything?
Are you going to school or are you studying?
Deep blue. Is that you?
Deep blue.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, deep blue.
No, the lady.
That's you. Yes, you.
I don't know.
Are you thinking of studying?
Sort of, I'm learning out all this metaphysical stuff.
Okay. I just see, I kept feeling it all around you, all around you. Studying, studying. It's either you're getting ready to study or you are. What they say is, it's not a waste of time, and it won't be a waste of time, but it's something that's really going to work for your benefit, and you're going to feel so much better. Go for it. Whatever comes up your way, just be aware. Okay? Just be aware. It's really coming.
One of the things that I heard is you got to release, clear, and let go. There's something about blockages, things, old things that are just holding you back. Let them go, okay? Whether, like I talked about journaling earlier, write it down, get it out. It doesn't mean you got to reread it and go, oh, that was terrible, whatever. Write it down and burn it, do whatever you need to do with it, flush it down the toilet, just get rid of it. Because it's only holding you back, okay? So, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You have to do it. Do you have an uncle who's crossed over, Uncle Jim? Who's Jim to you? Why is there an Uncle Jim? If it's not you, it's somebody really close to you. Lady next to you. No Jims? Who's Uncle Jim? Do you have an Uncle Jim? So thank you. Turn up, give it up, release it, let it go. Do you have an Uncle Jim who's crossed over? Okay. Is he
Not recently, but yeah.
No, it doesn't matter, I told you I could get them. Way back. So Jim comes in, and he's actually talking about working, I don't know if he worked on the railroad, or worked on trains, worked something, he's very manual labor. I just said that, right? Manual labor is what he's talking about. Does this make sense to you?
Okay.
Okay? I mean, it doesn't tell me. I'm perfectly fine with you guys. I have no idea what you're talking about. But he's talking about the manual labor that he did, and I don't know if you, okay, I'm gonna try and figure out how to say this nice. Do you like to get dirty? So like, in other words, you would hire somebody rather than,
Typically, yes.
like I said, I'm trying to find a nice way to get to it. This is what Jim's giving me, and I just kind of have to get it out in the nice way.
Okay.
So he's like, you know what he sees for you is what he's saying is if you would get out and do it, he wants to see you do it. He wants to see you get your hands dirty. Because he says there's no more gratification than actually doing something and going home and seeing it done. And that I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go home and go, I did it. You're telling me no. You're still going to hire a guy? I'm trying, Jim. I really am. But that's what he's saying. He says there's that gratification. And he sees a lot of projects coming up. So start saving your money. Lots of projects coming up. But he wants you to know that he loves you. He's also showing me a star. So are you like of either German or some kind of descent? Why do I see a star? I see it as like a war star. Is he in the service? He was not in service. What is the star that I'm seeing then? What is the star? Help me out, ladies. Your zone. Don't zone yet. What is that? Who's the star? It's not Germany. What is it? I don't even know. What's a star for you? All right, let me see. When you go home, you're going to think about it. You're going to, oh my goodness. But there's something significant about a star. I'm not talking like a 5-pointed normal star. I'm talking like there's like an award of some sort. There is some type of medal of honor or something that they want to talk about to you. It's put away. Nobody in your family, either of your families?
I do have a Purple Heart that was, well, that's not a star.
It's not a star.
You know what, there is another medal. It was my grandfather's, yeah, it's put away.
What's your grandfather's name?
What was your grandfather's name?
Charles.
Ah, yeah, I've never gotten that. A lot of times when people are connected to me with the name, if there's a Tom that comes along, forget it. Because I have a Tom, and Tom. You know, so people in my life, I'll just kind of throw the names away, not to be disrespectful. But so, whatever it is, when you go home, you take them out, you look at them, know that they're with you, know that they're around you, and know that they're working with you. And that they're working with you through a lot of transition. It seems like along with this building and working and doing, that there's a lot of transition that's coming in for you. And it's something you're not always used to. But they're saying that there's going to be a shift, and it's going to be a good shift. Might be a little frustrating at times, but it's going to be a good shift. Okay? And you get headaches across here? No? Who gets the headaches?
My father used to.
Your dad used to? Okay, so that's what it is. So it's definitely, it just goes along the line with about the metal and all the other stuff. So know that he's with you. Know that he is, he says he cares for you, and he cared for you. Very deep love. He may not have been somebody who expressed the love that they felt, but he did, okay? And he wants you to know that he
Oh,
loves
you
you.
know what, I was thinking of a different Uncle Jim.
Okay.
So, yeah, no, I have an Uncle Jim on my mother's side, but who I knew, and that, none of this makes sense.
Okay.
But I had an Uncle Jim on my father's side who I never met,
Okay.
and he was in the military, and as well as my grandfather. So, I mean, I never met him, but that makes more sense with that side.
All right, perfect. That's what I said. They told me when you go home you're going to figure it out, but you figured it out here. And that's the other thing. You don't have to ever know the people that have crossed over. because they know you. Energy is energy. It is neither here nor there. It is nor positive or negative. It is. So no matter if you knew them when you were here on the airplane or you didn't, they know you.
Yeah, I got all the, once I figured it out, I
That's
got all
fine.
the energy.
Nice.
Right.
Perfect.
Judy,
Yes.
I do have a question, can I still ask?
If I can
I
act, I
didn't think it was the right time.
Thank you, by the way. That's good.
I just want to know if I am interpreting something that happened to me last week correctly.
What's your name?
Gail.
They're tough. My guys are like, we're on a whole different subject right now.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Because I'm asking them, and they're like, no, we gotta stay in the stream. And at the end, I'll ask. But yeah, they're pretty tough. They're like, no, stay with it. And I'm sure the rest probably will. So, all right, you're welcome. I'm gonna come over here. Anything?
This one is wrong.
Say pop your mouth, please, because I stirred your dad. I'm sorry, what is your name?
I'm sorry, Chuck.
Just send it, just right, God bless you, acknowledge, because I'm still having that headache. So just acknowledge him and thank him for whatever. Talk to him. How's that? Talk to him. Okay? So-
Not the first time I've heard it.
Really? All right, well, there you go. So, and then it'll let me get rid of my headache, so. He still has more to say to you. Which is why I can't cut the energy, because he still has more to say to you. You're pretty thick. Are you thick? Are you somebody that takes a little while? I don't mean to be like this. This is spirit. I'm not trying to make it. What I'm hearing is it takes him a while. It's like, are you a very book smart person? Because when somebody is very analytical, okay, and they can read a book and they can look at that and they can say, you know what, that's exactly what it is. But then when it comes to the spirit side of things, they have a very difficult time deciphering exactly what it is. And it's just because you're very scientific, I'll say. So scientific minds have a little more of a difficult time, and I think that's what the boundaries are, okay? So they really would like you to talk to them.
Yeah, he used to say, that's the Buddha to me all the time, it's Italian for hard head.
Okay, so I don't feel so bad. But sometimes I really get the guilt when I tell people things.
The thing is that his father has come through several times, and he's been told several times that he's actually talked with them. Because it's different when we speak with our loved ones verbally
Yep.
versus if we just make a little monument or a little picture or a candle. They're around us and they want to hear us.
Yeah, absolutely. They like the voice. You know, so
Vibration.
by the vibration. So like when we ask for your names, that's why. Because we gotta get in on that vibration. Go get a burger. Who's got Mary over here? There's a Mary. Oh, is it Mary? She came back. Is it the same woman who you felt as though was here? Okay, great. Perfect. So she comes back in and she's so funny. She's very light energy. Was she light when she was here on the airplane?
Yes.
Like funny kind of. Okay. She is so excited for the things that are coming for you. And she says, you know what, you just have to open up. She's like, crying's good. I don't know if you cry a lot. Okay. She says crying's good. Because crying scientifically, if you can measure tears and there's inside tears and whatnot, so when we cry, we're actually releasing real stuff. Okay? So they're telling you that it's good for you and that they would like to see you do it. All right? Release, let go, don't do nothing. Because once you're done with all those tears, happy, sad, all in between, once you're done with them, there is a light on the other side. You're going to go, oh God, I feel so good. Okay, it's about time I got here. What's number 2 for you? Could be second, February. It could be the second of the month. Yeah, somebody, it's 2, I don't know. It's number 2. Are you a sibling?
There's only no yeah.
That's the 2, okay. Because that's when I was just going through all the, trying to figure it out. So it's the second sibling.
Yeah, and she was a second.
Okay. And who's the J that's crossed over? There's a J that's crossed over. I'm going to say Josh for some reason. There's a J. If you don't recognize him, it's okay. to tell you what they're saying rather than trying to wait. What they're saying is that you have a lot of things that are, you have to clear out. You have to clean up, okay? And they want you to take care of your energy. They want you to do it spiritually, they want you to do it physically. So they want you to clear up and clean out whatever's inside of you and at home as well. We're talking about some papers. What's the papers you're not going through? Are you like procrastinating on the pile of papers? Do it. Okay? They're saying once you get rid of that pile of papers and you find, I don't know if you're looking for something that's been, you can't find, it's in that pile, and they want you to get through it. All right? Go through it slowly. Because you just might inadvertently throw something you don't need to. Okay? So go through it slow and one thing one at a time and take your time. But whatever it is you need is in that papers, is in those papers, and whatever it is that you get rid of, you're getting rid of. You're moving out of it. Uncluttering and clearing, that's time. Because once you unclutter, forget it. You're going to be able to do whatever you want to do. Okay? You can go wherever you want to go. You can do whatever you want to do. Meditation, all that stuff will just become that much easier. Okay? Good. Thank you. Thanks, Spirit. Yes? Yes, you do.
This is for this gentleman.
Up to your mouth, Diane.
Up to your mouth, thank you.
Oh, it's showing me that you are gifted. You do have gifts. You do have an intuitive sense, heightened intuitive sense. However, at this time, there's something that you're not seeing the whole picture. You're looking at it. Probably, I'm getting from a generational perspective. This is what they're saying. You need to just step back for a minute, because once you see the whole picture, you're going to have a whole different kind of input, and you're really going to be more helpful. So you're sort of trying to control and force. This is what you should do. This is how you should do it. I know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm older.